Hi. So in this video, I would like to talk about my previous assignment on tourism management and operation course by Professor Zhong Lin. So I will start with an introduction of me. Hi. This is my this is a photo of me. My name is Andrianto Saputra. You can call me Rian. It's from Rian here. So I'm from Lombok, Indonesia. Because I'm from there, my first language, of course, is Indonesian. But I can also speak English. My English level is not bad, not that good too. At least I can speak English comfortably. So I like to read comics and novel, and also like to watch anything, movie, anime, core dramas, anything. I hate hot weather, which is very funny because I came from Indonesia, which is always hot. But I prefer cold weather. I've visited Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, China, and of course here, Taiwan. I'm currently here. So let's go to my first assignment, which is hometown tourism promotion. Because I came from Lombok, so of course I will talk about Lombok. So unfortunately, when I first made this assignment, I did it using a Google Slide, but after I download it, I forgot to check if the Google Slides file are compatible with the PowerPoint because I did not download it as a PP. I did not download it as a PDF. I use PPT. So it turns out the font was not compatible. So that's why it's kind of messy here. So anyway, let's start. Travel to Lombok, an adventure where you will never forget. So Lombok is a very beautiful island which have defined beach, uh, a mountain, and a spectacular marine life. So the location is just right beside Bali, and this hidden gem receive far fewer visitors, and yet it's equally, if not even more, beautiful than its famous neighbor. Here are ways to enjoy Lombok. There are three main attractions. The first one is the mountain, the beach, and the people. Whichever way you choose to spend your time, you won't be disappointed. The first one is the mountain, this adventurous trek. North Lombok is where you can embark on the great hike to Mount Rinjani and linger until the sunset at Dili beautiful beach. So, for in the Mount Rinjani, which is one of the highest volcano in Indonesia, on top of the mountain, there's a lake which is called Segara Anak Lake. It is one of the scenic view you should stop and marvel by. Next one, you can also go to Bukit Pengasingan. It's a beautiful hill where you can see terracering, which is also one of the famous attraction here in Indonesia. Next one, you can explore the sea. Three of the main attraction of sea here in Lombok, which is Gili Trawangan, Gili Meno, and Gili Air. Gili Trawangan. These are the most famous one. You can see the iconic swing here. You can also scuba dive there and cycle around the island. And next one is Gili Meno. It's famous for honeymoon destination. And there's also a lot of luxurious resort there. The next one is Gili Air, where you it's a cheerful mix of the two vibes where you can still enjoy parties and succumb in the peaceful nook and just enjoy the ocean breeze. You can see the water is still clear and fresh. Next, you can also go to Kuta Beach, Tanjungaan. You can just uh, enjoy the view here. Next, you can blend with the locals. So this is one of the famous attraction in Lombok, which is Desa Sade. You can see the weaving skills that produce fine quality textiles. You can also buy some textiles here. It's called tanun in Lombok. You can also see a lot of monkeys here in Pusuk village, and you can see what local waterfalls like Benang Kelambu waterfall. Here's the island effort to develop SDG. The first one, decent work and economic growth. So the smiles and friendly attitude of the waiter and waiters in Lombok is not exactly because they are supposed to or being told to. It's because most of them are actually grateful to the tourists. Because tourism has been one of the sector that contributes the most of the island revenue. Not only that, the growth of tourism gave the locals varieties of jobs in the tourism sector, and this has strongly decreased the unemployment in Lombok. So by traveling to Lombok, you are indirectly helping this local to earn decent money and have better lives. The next one is industry, innovation, and infrastructure. So the tourism in Lombok has been growing constantly and finally entered earn the attention of the government. So the government saw the potential of Lombok and thus invested in many areas of tourism. One of the example is the Kuta Mandalika Beach. It is still being developed, and this is a $3 billion project which aims to have more than 16,000 hotels, room, water park, a 27-hole golf course, and 1,500 villas. And the next one, oh yeah, this one of the unique characteristic of Mandalika is it is designed to as a ecotourism destination. It is claimed that 51% of this total area will be designated as a green space to protect the region's natural beauty and maximizing the resort panoramic view. The next one is life below water. So coral reef are prehistoric beautiful creatures which play home to millions of species of marine life. So uh, in Lombok, there are a lot of coral reef, but sadly, because a lot of tourism and wild fishing, something like that, the coral reef have suffered, and also to global warming and lack of education, causing coral reef all over the world to diminish. Thus, to help protect the ocean, some resort in Lombok, for example, Ocean 5, have several initiatives in place to help to conserve and protect the reef and marine life surrounding the beautiful Kiwi Island. And tourists are also free to join them to explore the ocean and help protecting the coral. You can see here, these all are the trashes they found in the ocean. So that is all for this presentation. And I also made a presentation for the Lombok Beach and SDG because there's not enough time. I can simply say that. So this is the beach. It's called Pink Beach, but unfortunately, because of irresponsible tourists, the beach become dirty. So the effort from the government is to create a massive waste cleanup activity. The number of participants is estimated at 500 people. See here. And inspired by the cleaning action at Pink Beach, the diver also create like a education activity, which is where they swim and they clean up the location, which is also pretty much the same with uh, this one. They clean up the ocean, and also seeing the drastic condition of carpets. Many people create jobs which recycle those trash into wallets, plates, and other stuff. And thus, thanks to this effort, tourists can enjoy the beach in this heaven and they were supposed to be. So, for the review of my review for this class, I think it's a very good class, and I can see that the professor are very enthusiastic for to teach us. One of the things that I like is the group activities. Uh, for example, this one, the group discussion. This kind of activities creates an opportunity for us students to be creative in our ideas. For example, like this, we can me and my group create a charity event to promote a business trip, a tourism business. It is a plan, charity marketing, sponsorship, and one of the best was making a business. And our business was to create a canal business, which is something like a a hotel and fat and all of the things that you can see, you can find in it's basically all of the things that you need for for a pet. You can find it in kennel is in our business. And also I like the fact that I learned about the seven rules of product, seven rules of price, seven rules of place, and seven rules of promotion. One of my favorite one is from the seven rules of product and place. Know your product truthfully as so as to highlight your uniqueness and quality. I think this is very important because if you know your product, if you don't know your product, how can you sell your product? And the next one is seven rules of place. If you're in the right place, you're halfway done. I think it's very, very true because uh, if you don't have a strategic place to open your business, it doesn't matter if you open it if your store or shop is good. I think this stuff doesn't only apply to tourism but also apply in every business, and I learned about a lot about it. So I'm very thankful to the professor for this course, and if there is a future class that the professor is teaching, I would like to attend it. So thank you. This is all for my presentation.